And we are back live for our final championship game of this weekend. The PSAL Boys 3A City Championship live at Long Island University, Brooklyn. Bringing you Graphics Academy versus Achievement First. Tip-off will be on the way in a matter of moments. This should be another doozy. Two top-tier teams playing for a title. I am Ray Jarvis alongside Shaq Mitchell, who will be with me momentarily, but we're going to step away to allow for the starter lineups and all the pregame pageantry. All right. The main event of this afternoon is upon us again. Ray Jarvis alongside my partner for this one, Shaq Mitchell. Shaq, who are your players to watch, and what are your keys to this game?
I'm very excited about this matchup. I love a game that involves get back,
Right.
Achievement First played against Graphics last year's semifinal. Achievement First was eliminated by Graphics. They lost by 11 points. They came up short, and Achievement First Graphics went on to be in that championship game. But here we are a year later in a much bigger stakes championship game. Xavier Beckford and Tyler Romeo, the tandem for Achievement First, has been special to watch. I watched that semifinal game. Beckford with 28 points in that semifinal win. I mean, absolutely out of his mind scoring at York College. And Tyler Romeo was their facilitator. They're the guy that weathers their storm. So you'll see Achievement First really go crazy initially. And then, for the Graphic 49ers, they got a couple of people, man. Babacar, though, was the one that stood out to me last game. Babacar is just a different type of motor. Didn't really come out of the game. He was just in the passing lane, blocking shots, getting guys open. Look for him to be a serious issue for Achievement First to come out in this game.
And the tip-off handled by Adonis Villafan into the hands of Brandon Castillo.
Achievement First has a lot of athleticism on the court. Watch out for that.
Villafane over. Three-pointers on the way. No. Three-pointer missed by Furman. First point guard, Tyler Romeo. Murray has it. Now the layup missed by Beckford. Rebound. Murray, no. Babacar Gay. How do you say his name again, Shaq?
Guy. Think it's Guy. I don't know.
Guy? Yeah.
I just go Babacar.
Today is
Babacar.
Babacar.
That's a cool name. It's a good name.
Was very impressive in the semifinals.
Yeah. Let all scorers.
Pull-up is good. Adonis Villafane.
Listen, Villafane is special. He 18-5-4 in the playoffs. Expect for him to get very comfortable in LIU Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. A little bag work here by Romeo, but goes nowhere. Good defense. Into the hands of Beckford. Sizing it up. Minter, first touch of the game. Calls for the screen and gets it. Thought about the three. Romeo takes it off the back iron. Same team. Rebound goes to Babacar.
Surprised Minter, to hold the gun on that shot right there. He's hit 33 threes on the season, so I'm expecting him to knock down stuff.
Babacar, double team. Into the middle. Good job beating that zone. Step through. That was a travel. No call.
Yes, sir.
Taken by Romeo. Pushing it back the other way. Looking for the first bucket. Layup. Yes. And the foul. Jalil Murray gets on the board for Achievement First.
Jalil Murray is, high energy guy, to do it all, a hard worker for Achievement First. I saw him grab several rebounds, keep many plays alive in that semifinal, and they're doing this big man role, running the floor, and it's lead to an N1 opportunity.
Murray looking to complete the three-point play. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound. Good. Jaden Linton cleans up the mess. Extends Achievement First lead 4-2. Dangerous pass off the rim. Babacar, right place at the right time in the foul.
Yeah, Achievement First just a little too over-aggressive, but right there you see how quickly, Achievement First can get comfortable.
Yeah.
There's money guys that can impact the game, and if your graphics, you want to try to get a hold on this game, Achievement First can fly up their handle.
Stolen. Lazy pass. Beckford has it. Plows into the defender, and a blocking foul is called.
And, I talked to Coach Hamlet, and he said, they play through Xavier Beckford's defense. His intensity is something that they use to drive and turn that energy into offense.
What I will say is if you're graphics, you cannot have lazy passes like that in a championship game. What is that?
Way too many athletes. These passes have way too much air underneath them.
Exactly. Jumpers on the way. No. Rebound. Villafane. Drives right. Good defense there by Romeo. Babacar drives it. Thought about pulling it up. Pull up on the way. No, way off. Missed by Castillo.
Don't have the numbers.
No, that's not Minter. That's Beckford. He doesn't finish the layup. Good rebound there by Linton into the hands of Murray. That's Minter for three. No, but he'll be shooting 3 shots.
And you see this building stand up. They're very in tune with his work.
This is an Achievement First home game from the sound of the crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, you can always tell it's a battle of the supporters. It's a battle of a lot of things in these championships. The cheerleaders got a battle going on. The coaches are battling, the players are battling, and then the fans, the supporters.
Quite frankly, This is the most packed the gym has been for the 6 games we've covered this weekend.
Oh, we're in the 3A. We're now entered the 3A. So, we're a step above the top level, but still.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of quality basketball we've seen today, even down to the 1A. So, not shocked. This is a packed game.
Minter makes the first, up for the second, rattles it in. One more free throw on the way.
And sometimes a step to the free throw line gets your confidence. Like I say, get your bearings. And if you're a shooter, trips like these matter. You're not really, aggressive or, getting fouled that much. So you got to take advantage of all of these opportunities.
Achievement first after giving up the first bucket. It's going on a 6-0 run. Third free throw off the back rim. Rebound. Big time board by Linton, but the possession arrow points in the favor of Achievement First. So a long possession here for Achievement First.
Graphics is going to have the Bucks out. They have Murray, they have Linton.
Achievement First is playing with a lot of force right now. Very aggressive. 3-pointers on the way. No. Rebound. Graphics up ahead trying to push it, and he does. What a move. Layup in. Great job there by Juan Tinch in the open court.
Juan Tinch, a little blur in traffic. Racing up the court for the deuce.
Linton over to Murray. Both bigs playing high. Jumpers on the way. No, too strong. Rebound.
Mid-range is in his bag. They better be careful.
Tinch has gotten on the floor, and he's dictating the terms already for Graphics. Oh, what a drops it off layup. No, but a foul. Great teamwork there by Graphics.
And, Tinch was I don't remember him starting during that semifinal, so I think he's earned himself some more minutes because he was pivotal in that upset against Epic South.
Tinch got in the game and immediately took over the offense.
A very scrappy guard, not afraid to get in between with the trees and impact the team.
First free throws up. No.
Yeah, that's going to be pressure. It's going to be that loud shooting free throws. I don't know if I can focus.
Yeah. Jaden Pagan misses the first. This is Sage Media Solutions. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, and hit the notification bell. Second free throw is up. He misses both. Another rebound for Linton. Up ahead. Beckford. Drives baseline, hangs and foul. Great dexterity there by Khalik Minter, who will go back to the free throw line. Wait, no. Oh, yes, it is. Okay.
Yeah, he was
the body language of Romeo threw me off like they didn't call a foul for a second.
Yeah, I definitely thought they was going to do a side out for some reason. But
yeah,
Minter just was real quiet in that semifinal game, so I'm glad he's starting to get it going. Second trip to the foul line. He's normally a shooter, but he's been getting 2 feet in the paint. Got to respect it.
Ooh, friendly rim there for Minter if he knocks down the first of 2. 7-4 is his score here in the boys 3A City Championship. We want to thank the PSAL for making this happen as well, allowing Sage Media to cover these events and shine the light on these student athletes. Second free throw is up. Second free throw is good. There goes Tinch again, a blur. Applying the pressure himself. Achievement First coach imploring him to guard the basketball, and a foul.
And Villafane definitely accepting the challenge, too. That's 2 players that I saw were quiet during the semifinals have definitely got it going. I'm like, this is what I researched on you guys.
Yeah.
Here's the proof of how you normally play. So I'm glad to see them in their regular bags.
It looks like the guards for Graphics are very explosive.
Yeah, they got the speed.
Lethal.
They've got the speed on some of these guards, but the athleticism is definitely there, and Achievement First defends as a unit, so it's going to be a tough game for the 49ers.
Second free throw on the way. Bounce. Friendly rim so far here. Yesterday was the opposite.
Yeah, definitely. Shots were going everywhere yesterday.
Tyler Romeo walks it up. Gets it to the half court. Ooh, Hesse. Pull up at the foul line. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound. Is that Minter? No, that is Beckford who puts it in.
Hesse got him off his feet. Romeo, that was very tough. Couldn't finish, but Minter, Beckford in the right spot, right
Tinch
time.
Trying to do it himself. Almost turns it over. Out of bounds. It stays with Graphics.
Going a little too fast right there. Graphics got to get control.
Too much gas, not enough brakes.
No question.
Dangerous inbound pass, and it's stolen. Here comes Romeo. Downhill. 1-on-3. Dribbles into traffic. Turns it over. Here comes Graphic the other way. They have numbers if they want it. Villafane drops it off. Pull-ups on the way. No. Rebound goes to who? Linton has it on the ground. But the possession arrow will point in the favor of Graphics.
And can I be honest, Ray? I don't like Romeo going 1-on-3 right there. I think he's, slow it down. And he's their facilitator, so they depend on him to make good decisions in those moments.
These players, sometimes they get too excited in the open court. You got to remember to play small hoop. You don't have the numbers. Circle it right on back. And another turnover. Murray tried to get it to Romeo.
I think Murray should have kept that.
Graphics has it. Ooh, little bag work there. Whips it to Tinch. Wide open. Passes up the three. Three-pointer on the way. No. Rebound goes. Yes. No. Can't put it in. Tough miss there by Furman. A shot by Pagan at right point-blank range at the rim. Couldn't get it done. And the ball goes back.
I love the extra pass from Tinch. But
yeah. Three-pointer. No. The achievement first crowd is waiting to explode on a made three. Drives it. Tinch, three. Short. Three top.
Tinch may have been hit on that shot. I don't know if Beckford allowed him to land right there. But, Graphics has just got to get settled in. They're not a bad team. Right. You can just tell they're not really comfortable just as yet.
Absolutely. This game is moving at a frantic pace. Not too many stoppages. Not too many fouls. We're already 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from being at the end of the first quarter. So I get the sense that this is the kind of game it's going to be.
Yeah.
High frenetic pace. Not too much contact. And as I say, the charge happens. The announcer jinx lives once again.
Furman took a shot. I need a little bit of smelling salts.
Oh, yeah. He popped right back up, though.
Yeah, he did. He definitely took the shot, but I know he's going to feel that one tomorrow. But, a little out-of-control take right there from Linton. He's going to have a seat on the bench.
Achievement first plays with a lot of physicality. That's something that Graphics needs to keep an eye on as this game moves along. They bang a lot. They crash the boards. That exhausts your opponents.
No question. And you see Javion Jones checking in for Linton.
Xavier Beckford called for the foul on the inbounds.
Javion Jones gets a pretty good reception when he's in the game, so expect the crowd. He must be a fan favorite.
Okay.
Last time I seen him get subbed in, the crowd went up. So.
Is he the energy guy, maybe?
Yeah, sometimes the fans just have a favorite. It may not be the superstar, but just a player they just love the energy from. And Javion Jones is that for achievement first.
Javion Jones on the floor.
Is it a technical foul given?
I'm not even sure what's going on. Looks like it. Oh, is it because it was a foul on the inbounds away from the basketball? Free throws up. Doesn't make it. Yeah, it's a technical. He's shooting two, so it was a tech.
49ers got to capitalize. You got to make it pennies.
Makes the second free throw. Graphics will retain possession coming out of the tech.
And Graphics did a good job knocking down their free throws in the semifinal. That was what helped lift them over the Jaguars. So they're going to have to get into that bag in here as well.
Inbound into Castillo. Drops it off. Tinch. Into the hands of Villafane. Drives left. Makes some room. Pull-ups on the way. Puts it in.
Very tough from Villafane. I think he's comfortable now. 2 trips to the foul line, and now his first field goal of the game.
Pull-up in response. No. Rebound to Castillo.
Rush possession right there. Sophomore's got to get the basketball circulating to his teammates.
Castillo holding his own number into the hands of Furman. Back to their point guard. Turns the corner. Spin move. Finish with the left-hand lay. Saucy.
That's how my clothes spin right before they're ready to come out the walls, right?
Oh, yeah.
That was nice right there.
Oh, Romeo says, relax, I got a little bag myself. Good response by Achievement First.
Yeah, he's definitely a difference maker for Achievement First. He can get to that lane and quickly.
Tinch setting it up for Graphics. Over to Castillo. Screen by Tinch. Picked up by Minter. Tinch turns the corner, float off the glass, and one.
Tinch doesn't flinch. Taking a contact right there with a wherewithal to kiss it right off the glass, and he's going to get an N1 opportunity. Very tough, Mr. Finch.
Got some high-level basketball players on the floor right now, Shaq.
Yeah, last couple of plays been exciting, for sure.
Yeah. Graphics not playing for the offensive rebound, expecting Tinch to complete the three-point play. Does not complete the three-point play. Rebound over to Murray.
Graphics
now in the hands of Romeo. Khalid Minter, three. No, not the shot you want there. Rebound, Jones. Romeo. Yeah. That's out of bounds. Graphics basketball.
I know Romeo's kicking himself. That one was halfway down, Ray.
The Achievement First crowd wants a three to drop so bad. We have a bunch of them right in front of us. Every three-pointer that's gone up, they're on their feet hoping it drops.
And, you know, Achievement First kind of living and dying by the three right now. So I want them to kind of work to get inside. They have so many, you know, guards that know how to attack and get themselves to the line and to the basket for real.
Back into the game for Graphics is Jaden Pagan. Castillo getting the rest. Also in the game is a number 32 who's not on our list. Taken. Hop step, layup, Scoop City. Not open right now.
Allen Alsate is number 32.
Minter dropped in the crowd. Held ball. It stays with Achievement First. Number 32 is Allen Alsate. For Graphics. Inbound. Murray. Travel.
Got to put the ball down before you take the steps.
You can't dance with the basketball, my friend.
Let's see if Graphics can get a good look. There's only 5 seconds left.
Inbounds pass. Alsate. Wide open three. No, off the back rim. Pushing it. Romeo. And at the end of one, a very close back and forth game as Graphics leads Achievement First by a score of 13-12. This is Sage Media Solutions bringing you the PSAL Boys 3A City Championship. I'm Ray Jarvis alongside my partner Shaq Mitchell. And Shaq, what are your first quarter takeaways?
You know, you've seen Achievement First swing first, but you've seen Graphics trust their game plan. Trust that they would, you know, get things going, and they have got things going, and that's what's led to this close game. You know, Graphics only out to a 1-point lead.
Absolutely. It's a Sage Media Solutions bringing you this performance here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, and hit the notification bell. And follow us on Instagram. And, of course, go to our website, Sage Media Solutions.
And I want to go to some plays that I just, you know, thought stood out to me, Ray. A lot of great playmaking from both sides, but you see this spin move by Philippine, the rinse cycle, finishing with the left hand. That's real sweet, real tough. And then you see right here, Castillo, he finds Tinch. Tinch rips through, goes right by Beckford. Beckford got caught reaching. Tinch accepts the contact. Nice soft touch around the rim. You see, you know.
That finish there by Adonis. Spin move with the left hand lay, the body control. Got the leg sleeve on, too, looking real T-Mac-esque out there.
That's a move you go to the summer to see in the park. You know what I'm saying? A crafty guard move. You gotta have a certain type of swag to pull that out, you know?
Right-handed guard finishing that clean with the left.
Yeah.
Not too many of those out there.
I said, this team, you know, he had his brothers help him, you know, lift him over those Jaguars, but they're going to need him today.
Second quarter getting ready to begin. Furman going to inbound for Graphics. Mario Romaine back on the floor for Achievement First. 2-3 zone here for Achievement First. Kick out. Tinch. Furman. 3 feet. Block. Javian Jones says, pack that up.
Told you, Javian Jones, a proud favorite. Big block right there for Achievement First. You got to be in help side. Right there, rotating as a defense. You see him in help.
The best part of it is he wasn't on a screen. You just saw him come into your screen with the swat.
Pagan wasn't familiar about his game.
Oh, yeah. Romeo back the other way. Step through, layup. Yes.
The sophomore skipping through the lane.
Graphics back the other way. Ooh, hop step off the glass. Anything you could do. Jones with a strong rebound, but a travel.
No, that's going to be a foul, I believe.
Okay.
That was definitely a foul. He got jumped right there for the basketball. But, man, Villafane is bringing out a layup package. I can't lie, right?
I didn't know they allow you to play with bags on the floor. I thought you had to, like, put it in the locker.
Yeah, I thought you had lockers for this type of stuff. His bag is showing, man. This is crazy.
Bringing it up for achievement first.
He's still nursing a 1-point lead through it all.
Minter. Step cross. Didn't get enough room on that. Back to Minter. Doesn't hesitate. Three-pointer is there. Boom.
Knocking down a triple. It knew it so. Couple trips to the free throw line, and now triples dropping for Minter.
Achievement first leads by 4. Back the other way. Villafane layup. Ambidextrous gets the foot back. Follows his own shot.
That was that Melo Marion's second jump right there. Finishing it with the left hand on the tipping.
Only a chosen few are able to have that level of a second jump coming off of a leap like that. Jones, top of the key.
He's got it going. J2. I like that name for him this game. Nice shot, but that's from 3.
Defensive intensity raising for achievement first. Graphics beats the press. Unbothered. Over to Tinch. Castillo has it. Intercepted. Jones tried the no-look. That's not what you want in this spot. Tinch, back ahead layup. Foul to the body. He'll shoot 2.
Murray trying to get back with his hands up, but he definitely got contact on Tinch. Tinch, so tough.
Jones got to be careful. A pass attempt like that is something that will get you placed right on the bench.
Yeah, and, he also had a trailing Mario Romaine right there on that play, so he's got to just see the court a little bit better.
First free throw for Tinch. Well short. Everyone, I see 432 live viewers. Please hit the like button. I only see 25 likes with 431 views. I don't like that ratio. Let's get to 100 likes. Hit the like button. Run the likes up. Tinch about to shoot the second. It's up. Misses both. Rebound. Pagan. Foul on the floor.
Offensive rebounds on, free throws can't happen. There's 2 guys boxing out. There should be a conversation on who has shooter, who's going to be leaking out. But offensive rebounds cannot happen in a free throw in a championship game at that.
The way achievement first is playing, if I'm Graphics, I might leave Pagan on the floor for the rest of the floor as long as he's not in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Bounce pass into the double team. Jump pass. Adonis. Tinch. Stops. Throws it away.
A little shuffle of the feet.
Romeo passes. Another poor fast break. You got to execute, Shaq.
Achievement first. So, excited to get on the run, and I get it, but you've got to take care of business on that fast break. Simple, less is more decisions on that fast break.
Getting ready to inbound this achievement first, leading 20-15, 5:30 remaining in the first half. Up ahead, almost a dangerous pass. Babacar has it. He won't be scared. What a layup job by Babacar, hanging with the finish.
Babacar is tough as nails. I understand he may look like he's quiet. This game is very loud.
Babacar saw Jones soaring in and hit him with a little bit of matrix action before laying it up.
Contortionist. Avoiding the contact. Avoiding the block right there. Take another look at this layup from Babacar. That was special in transition. Javion Jones ready to punch something. Adjustment.
The layup.
Adjustment. Kept it away from the defender and got the nice soft roll. It's been some special layups today. I'm not going to lie. This kid's got jelly package. I don't know what's going on.
I get the sense that Babacar was watching our guy Cornelius in a 2-8 chip through a little chase. As I said, could it be me? In the first chance he got to prove it, he did.
Definitely. Shout out to Cornelius. I saw that dunk from the stands. That was crazy.
Man, I am athlete. Quick timeout here as Achievement First looking to control the momentum. Calls a 60-second timeout. Coach talking it over. Graphics already getting ready to break the huddle. It's going to be another classic matchup, I said, Shaq.
Yeah, just a 3-point lead for Achievement First, so I'm sure they're talking of ways to really get that run. You haven't seen a real run from one of these teams just yet. Still in that filling out process, but in the first half.
Long time out here. And here we go. Jones to inbound. Gets it into Romeo. Orchestrating is Romeo. Gets it. Right back from Lee in the game. Jones calling his own number. Thought about it. Brought it back out. Jones from downtown. Boom!
Javion Jones might be unconscious right now. That's a second triple in a few possessions.
Javion Jones has gotten on the floor and has changed everything for Achievement First.
Got it. Flowing right now.
Solid screen. Adonis. Pull up. Off the glass. No. Tap back. Great rebound by Jones. He is everywhere. Beckford all the way. Off the bottom of the backboard. Didn't need to touch it. Allowing Achievement First to keep possession.
I definitely thought there was contact right there, but Beckford's got to go a little more control right there.
If he wasn't under control, he would have got a whistle there.
Yeah. Luckily that we remained with the ball.
Beckford looking to inbound. Gets it into Jones. Mind you, this guy did not start the game. Came off the bench doing this. Hop step. Beckford, pump fakes. Drives left into the help defense. Great defense by Pagan.
Another wild take from Beckford. He's got to get control.
Up ahead, Adonis. Furman has it. Over to Babacar. Drives in the paint. He's going to finish that one. No, he doesn't. Doesn't get the tap. Pagan fighting. Pagan and a foul called. Okay.
All right. I'm not sure if someone had possession to get that foul, but what effort right there from Pagan. I like that. Pagan's been offensive rebound. He got that rebound on the free throw as well, so he's working early too.
First free throw on the way to Jaden Pagan. Is way off. A knuckleball.
Gotta count your pennies at these stages. Got to.
Gotta hit those likes. 467 live viewers, 42 likes. I need 100 likes in this video. Let's get it. Hit that like button, guys. Second free throw's up. In and out. Rebound to no one. Pagan has it. Loses his footing. Babacar assessing the situation. Missed opportunity there for graphics. Off the screen. Bounce pass. Furman. No. Rebound. Hit away. DeMartin Brooks with the offensive rebound.
A lot of chances right now for graphics. Achievement First has got to secure a defensive rebound.
Three-pointer, another miss for Furman. Beckford walking it up. Into Lee. Not doing anything with it. Jones catches shoot. No.
Jones trying to hit that, send up the crowd right there. He would have knocked that one down.
I get the sense that Jones is feeding off the energy of the crowd.
Absolutely.
Babacar driving left. Crossover. Furman got to knock this one down.
Oh.
Way off. A little breezy, Shaq.
And Furman's just got to stay focused and stay locked in. Know that the shots are going to be there, and he's got to knock them down. I know he's capable. Furman averaging 13 points, so he knows how to put the basketball in the basket. He's just had a tough go of it of late.
Beckford. What a take. Romeo, no. Rebound. It's a bit of a scramble. Adonis has it. Babacar poked away.
Aside from that layup, though, Babacar's been quiet. I see him starting to step a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think he's about to start getting things going.
Babacar understands the situation. He's trying to get as south as he can. Downhill drives over and over again.
And he knows he's so good at knowing how to use the attention he draws to get his teammates open.
Adonis steps into one. Can't get it to fall. Gets the offensive rebound, takes it, and lays it. No, rebound. Yeah. No. Foul against Jones.
A little too aggressive right there from Jones. It's going to cost him as it looks like Furman will go to the line, which is what he needs right now. He missed a few threes that were open very badly, as I might add, but it's a chance to regroup and reset.
The first quarter, we didn't have too many whistles. The second quarter has been whistle after whistle after whistle
out,
as the referees are trying to control the physicality. Babacar, guarded by Beckford. Look to turn the corner off the screen. Can't. Oh, crossover. Pull-ups on the way. In and out. Graphics is missing chance after chance to cut into this lead. Here comes Beckford. Alley-oop. There it is.
Highlight reel play from Mr. Tavion Jones. He's got it turned in here in timeout.
Javion
Graphics.
Jones giving you a performance so far of a lifetime in this championship game.
Huge play. He's came into the game and has been instant leader, probably the best player we've seen out here on the floor overall. Just defensive. Right here, you see Xavier, he doesn't even know. Villafane doesn't see Jones. 2 hands for safety. The flight 14 is clear.
Jones gliding through the air off the catch of that alley-oop. He could have stayed up there for another 3 or 4 seconds before he caught that one.
Could have balanced his checkbook, got a couple bills paid, you know.
Achievement first with an 8-point lead as they have slowly and methodically built this lead. Graphics have had clean look after clean look, but they cannot knock it down, and this first half is starting to get away from them.
Definitely starting to get away from him. Achievement first starting to settle in. That's not what you want if you're the 49ers. They definitely remember last year.
Adonis drives left, picks up the dribble. Babacar for 3. It's good.
Babacar saying not so fast. Pocketing the 3 ball in his points bank.
A much necessary life preserver with that bucket from Babacar.
No question. They needed to stifle some of Achievement First's success.
Mismatch. The crowd wants Jones to get the ball, but he can't. Rebound. Adonis almost tripped. Gets it. Number 5, Sean Andrew Hillay on the floor for Graphics, getting his first take of the game. Interesting choice here at this point. Babacar passes to Fermin. Back to Babacar. Adonis takes it, stripped by Beckford.
The defense of Beckford starting to show us a second steal in the last few possessions.
Beckford takes it, left side. Good help defense by Pagan. And a foul.
And who else? Jaleel Murray prides himself on the offensive glass and is going to go back to the line for 2.
Jaleel Murray, first of 2. This is Sage Media Solutions bringing you the boys PSAL 3A City Championship. Once again, we want to thank the PSAL for allowing us to bring this stream to you.
Sure.
Hit the like button. I see 51 likes in there, 500 live viewers. 49 more likes. We need to get to 100 likes. Hit that like button. It's very free to do. It's the lower left-hand corner of your screen. Hit the like. List to 2 free throws. Under a minute remaining in the first half. Achievement First leads by 6. Babacar brings it up. Needs to get over the timeline and does. Turns the corner, passes to no one, and it's stolen into the hands of Romeo. 3-pointers up, 3-pointers off. Rebound Murray. Over to Beckford, who's going to hold it. Oh, he does it. Mid-turn for 3, off. Babacar pushing it the other way. Gets past everyone. North and south, coast to coast. and one.
Babacar, and the engine is going to 2. Get what I'm saying? Babacar slow to get up, but what a finish right there through contact. Stepping through, decelerating as he got close to the rim and locked in on the finish.
Babacar said he would not be denied on that possession. He looked at the floor and he said, I see food. I'm out.
Man,
got the and one.
Once he decides he's going to that rim, he's very downhill. And he's gonna finish at that rim. 9 out of 10.
This, in the second quarter, I think we both identified it, Shaq. This has become a Babacar game for Graphics.
Absolutely.
They go as he goes. Off the missed free throw, Graphics gets the rebound. Furman, Adonis takes it. No, in and out. Rebound Jones. Achievement first basketball. Babacar frustrated. I think he wanted another touch before the end of the half.
We're in some tense for this last 10 seconds as well, as Babacar is going to sit down.
Great response by Graphics after that Jones three-pointer as well, regaining their footing. Romeo has it, pushing it. Jones from well downtown, short. Can't play hero ball at the buzzer. No,
man.
And at the end of 2, achievement first leads Graphics by a score of 26-22. This is the PSAL Boys 3A City Championship, brought to you by Sage Media, live from Long Island University, Brooklyn. I'm Ray Jarvis alongside Shaq Mitchell. We will be back after halftime. And we are back for second half action here at the PSAL Boys 3A City Championship. Achievement First leads Graphics Academy by a score of 26-22. It's been a lot of back and forth action. Graphics came out a little hot. Achievement First found their footing and have been holding on to a lead ever since. My partner Shaq Mitchell is here alongside me, Ray Jarvis. But Shaq, more importantly, what do we need to see in the second half to crown a 3A champion?
We've seen, guys step up all weekend. People step up, girls yesterday stepping up for their team. Who is going to step up and decide the fate of their team? You've seen Javion Jones get things going for his team. He led his team with 8 points, but everybody has a hand in things. Kalik Minter, 7 points. Tyler Romeo, 6 points. And then for Graphics, they was led kind of by that two-man attack of Adonis Villafane and Babacar. Babacar out to 7 points, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get it going for real. And Villafane, we saw it. The layup package, he's got 10 points. So if he wants his team to come back, those two guys are going to probably be the, leaders of that forefront.
Absolutely. Achievement First will have the initial possession of the second half. Xavier Beckford to inbound. Into the hands of Tyler Romeo, who's done a solid job of running this offense so far in this title game. Top of the key, guarded by Adonis. Murray has it up top. Back to Beckford. Jumps the passing lane, disrupting it as Adonis. Making Linton uncomfortable. And a turnover as the steal is completed by Castillo.
Yeah, lazy possession right there from Achievement First.
Castillo has it. Gets it into the hands of his point guard. Had a strong first half. Drives. Loses it. But Castillo has it. Pull-ups on the way. No. Rebound to Romeo. Back ahead. Passes it off. Linton. And it's in.
I thought he was going to the top floor with that, but
yeah.
Nice job by Linton laying that in through contact.
Linton with the finesse layup.
Yeah.
Dangerous pass. Smart tap ahead to Babacar. Pull-ups on the way. Yes.
Oh, that's cold. He works on that. You seen that. 1-2 feet in the paint. Nice and high jump shot.
Keeping his balance as well, Shaq.
Yeah. Ability to go fast, start, stop. He's very skilled.
Here's the pull-up from Beckford off the back rim.
It's Romeo.
Babacar has it. Oh, pass it to Pagan, who doesn't get the roll.
Pagan had one more pass to Furman in that corner as well.
Pagan has been missing layup after layup this afternoon. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt them. Beckford has it. Guarded by Babacar. Pull up three on the way. No. Rebound, Adonis. I saw Furman working on his jump shot at halftime. Looked kind of wet too, Shaq.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on number 2 for Graphics. One of those are bound to fall. Castillo back out to Babacar. Adonis probing. Castillo, 3-pointers up. 3-pointers good.
He was very quiet in the first half. Only 2 points, now up to 5 right now. Castillo lacing one from the 3-point land.
Romeo walking it up. 2.5 into the third quarter. Downhill as Romeo tripped up.
Yeah, Romeo going a little too fast right there. It's going to turn the ball over for Achievement First.
The second half is looking a lot like the beginning of the first half as Achievement First a little slow to start and Graphics taking advantage.
No question. You don't want, it's hard to play with the lead, but the easiest way is to stay focused and build good habits.
Adonis driving left, takes it himself, cut it. Oh, he thought Castillo was going to cut to the basket. Great read by Adonis, but they were not on the same page.
I love the move up into the jump pass. You know, it's hard to control a pass where it's going to go, how hard you throw the pass once you leave your feet. And Villafane did that right there. Too much steam on that pass.
Missed opportunity for Achievement First, for Graphics to take the lead as Achievement First has possession once again. Linton dribbles it up. Strange possession here, but he pulls it up and puts it in.
Knock it down to mid-range. Jaden Linton.
Javion Jones already back on the floor for Achievement First. Castillo with the take and the strip. It'll stay with graphics.
You can tell Castillo wants to get after it after that 3-ball drop. So
yeah. Adonis looking for the inbound. Over to Babacar. Looking to get a running start, but he's doubled. Over to Castillo, wide open on the left side for 3. No. Rebound goes to Murray up ahead. Romeo passes it, but Babacar with the interception, but he's out of bounds.
Did you see Babacar hustling back right there for that steal?
0 to 60 in 1 second.
Man, he is a blur. And the length allow him to get to that pass right there.
Jones to inbound. Romeo for 3. Way off. Possession will stay with Achievement First. 26 on the shot clock.
And if you're Achievement First, a bucket settles you. You understand? You know, just because you're up one possession.
The crowd is getting active here. Telling them to look at the score as we have a dead ball situation. Traveling call. Love the atmosphere here in LIU Brooklyn. Traveling violation on Achievement First leads to this graphics possession. Adonis guarded by Jones. Gets it off to Furman. Resets up top to Castillo. Over to Furman. Way downtown. Cash! And like I told you guys, I watched him at halftime. He found the range.
You called it. Furman firing one from the three-point land. Uh-oh.
3-point response is short. Rebound Castillo.
And this is how graphics snuck up on Epic South. You know, Epic South started out well. And then graphics found their footing, and next thing you know, they
Castillo
were off to the start.
Off the glass, out of control. Tap to Furman, who saves it into the hands of Jones, who dribbles into traffic. Furman frustrated with Pagan as there was a miscommunication there. 30-30 is your score, 3:42 remaining in the third quarter.
Tension's high right now. See the crowd get into it. Players' motions is showing. Championship basketball.
Live viewers, Shaq, get to 100 likes, hit that like button. It's getting real tense in here, Shaq. Spin move, Beckford, it's good.
Little spin cycle of his own. Nice bucket right there for Beckford.
As you can see, the young man with the phone in his hand is getting very active in front of us. Adonis, right side. Guarded by Beckford. Adonis gets trapped. Great defense by Achievement First. Great poise and steal. Up ahead. Jones is going the other way. 2-on-1. He's going to take it himself. Off the glass. No. Poor fast break for Achievement First. And a near turnover.
Murray tried to dunk that one back and lost the handle.
You got to use your teammates. A little give and go will get you right.
And, you know, right there, you see in Beckford, the spin move lost Babacar just enough to get that separation. A nice high float off over the taller defender. Beckford is so tough.
Timeout on the floor. Achievement First. 2-point lead over graphics as this game is getting action-packed. Brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. Follow us on Instagram at Sage Media Solutions as we cover all things PSAL. New York City, the 5 boroughs, Sage Media is there. Go to our website, sagemediasolutions.com, for all things involving business. Lock in with us. Thank the PSAL for allowing us to bring you this telecast. Championship activities. It's getting very active over here. We are in Brooklyn, though, Shaq. Championship games. This is the energy that we love.
Yes, we do. You know, it just makes the environment so much better.
Beckford looking at inbound, gets it into Minter. Murray up top. Jones, he won't hesitate.
Oh, man.
Tween. Good defense. Step back three is up. No. Too strong. Babacar with another rebound.
I get on the edge of my seat when he goes, man.
Yeah.
He's got a nice little game to him.
He's like the secret weapon because he doesn't start.
Yeah.
He just comes in, instant energy.
Like that. Lou Will, 6-man for achievement first. We love to see it.
Tinch back on the floor for graphics. A lot of dribbling. Babacar with the cut, the catch, the pull. Short. Pagan can't get the rebound. Oh, and a big collision at midcourt on a loose ball. It'll be a foul. It has to be on graphics, you think, Shaq?
Yeah, it definitely would have to be, as Beckford took the worst of that.
Yeah.
He pops right back up. Just glad to see that. It's a tough
That's how
guy.
bad they want it. That is just how bad they want it. High school kids are funny. The kids have their seats. But so let's go to another seat. Like, nah, you go over there.
Bunch of kids yelling scoreboard. It's crazy over here.
Absolutely. Jalil Murray has it over to Beckford. Trying to get downhill on Babacar. Step back three on the way, in and out. Rebound to Castillo. What a move there. Hope he finished it.
Like
Tinch bringing it up.
Beckford took that foul personally real quick, trying to respond real quick.
Tinch trying to get around Jones. Off balance, shot is in.
He is so under control when he's amongst the trees. He's so beautiful to watch.
Minter over to Murray. Beckford driving left on Babacar, blocked by Pagan. Putback is there off the glass and in.
Even first, still lead by 2.
Babacar tries to split the defender. Reckless decision. Up ahead. Jones, one-on-one. Floating layup, no. Bad decision. Get the ball to your teammates.
Murray was motioning for alley-oop.
Beckford layup, contortionist attempt. Another rebound, no. Bodies are flying everywhere.
Oh.
And a triple foul will be called.
Tinch was about to make space in a phone booth. But
Man.
good job right there from the
air
refs
is
getting that foul.
thick in here. Achievement first leads by 2.
Thought Javion Jones should have saw Jalil Murray trailing that play. He caught an alley earlier, but can he throw one there to Jalil Murray? But an opportunity right there.
If Javion Jones passes early, he would have brought the house down with a slam dunk. Got to use your teammates.
Definitely.
Adonis walking out, taking his time. Under a minute remaining in the third quarter. Going left. Reverse pivot, fadeaway, jump shot is in and out. Pagan off the glass. Get it to you, Pagan. At this point, Pagan, stop forcing the layups. Get it back to your guards.
Yeah, no question. He's got a lot of the rebounds, but he hasn't been able to quite finish. And, instead of forcing that layup up, just get it to another open teammate.
Possession narrow, gives the possession back to graphics. In the words of the great Greg Polius, get rid of the possession arrow.
As you hear the boos echoing throughout the arena.
The crowd doesn't like the decision. Pagan calling for it. All the way back to Tinch. High IQ pass right there. Tinch throws it up. What are you doing, kid?
Don't think he thought it was foul, but
if you don't hear a whistle, play smart. Minter takes it, pass, lay, no, bouncing ball, back to Beckford. Gets downhill, contact, no foul, rebound, Pagan.
Out of control play right there from Beckford. I don't love that possession. I think we should corral and get a set ran right there.
Tinch bringing it up in the traffic. Furman, three-pointer, no. Rebound, tap, and at the buzzer. Achievement first holds on to a 2-point lead over graphics as we head into the fourth quarter. This is Sage Media Solutions bringing you the PSAL Boys 3A City Championship. Shaq Mitchell, we got another classic on our hands.
Absolutely. I don't think a point was scored for that last two minutes or so, but you see those teams in a deadlock and a stalemate, just high energy plays, you notice both of these teams, want this bad. We got to settle a 3A champion. We got to find who's going to be this year's 3A champion. The defending champs were eliminated, and it's a new crown. The throne is available.
At this point, I get the sense that the team that makes the least amount of mistakes and makes the most of every possession will be the one holding the trophy at the end of this one.
I agree, and I think whoever star kind of gets it going. I think Xavier Beckford is trying to get it going, but he hasn't quite got it going just yet. But him or Babacar, I feel like one of those two players for each of their respective teams. If they get it going, I feel like they should be able to drive a seat for that 3A crown.
We got 584 live viewers right now, 76 likes. I need 24 more likes. Let's get to 100. I need us to get to 100 likes. 24, please. Thank you. This is Sage Media Solutions. We want to thank the PSAL for allowing us to bring you this great coverage of the PSAL playoffs, the semifinal weekend last weekend, and of course the championship weekend starting in prime time on Thursday all the way through to Sunday afternoon. Nothing but high-level high school basketball on both the boys and girls side. We hope you guys appreciate it.
And shout out to the just the prior winners today. Summit Academy making history with them and their girls this weekend, and then you have Benjamin Banneker, the sleepers. People didn't wasn't on tune about how good Benjamin Banneker has become this year, and they really got it done today. And
with this fourth quarter situation, Brooklyn is looking to go 3 for 3. Clean sweep on a Sunday. That would please me, being from Brooklyn, Shaq.
Yeah,
I know you're a Queens guy.
It's fine. I know. Queens let me down. It's fine. We don't have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about Queens. You're making it worse, producer. Don't tell him that.
Our producer says if Brooklyn can win all 3 today, they will go 4 for 4. Be a Queen sleep. I said a Queen sleep. See, I'm tired, y'all. Clean sweep for Brooklyn.
Listen.
Now I got, and that was personal for me now.
I genuinely don't mind because, Brooklyn has a special spot in my heart. So it's all right. It's all right. If we don't win, shout out to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So
I know it's still Queens get the money. I know.
Yes. You know that. That should remain.
First fourth quarter possession is on the way. Much like the beginning of the third. It'll be Beckford inbounding, but instead of Romeo, it'll be to Minter. 8 minutes to glory. 8 minutes or more. Let's see. Off the curl. Here comes Romeo. Block. Furman. Great defense. Babacar's on the floor. I get the sense he's playing all 8.
Yeah, he's not going to let, achievement first push him around.
Adonis. Over to Castillo. Castillo doesn't like the angle. Decides to call his own number. Takes the screen. A lot of dribbling nowhere over to Adonis. He's going to go. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. You got to do something now. Spin. Turn over. Up ahead. Jones. He lays it in.
Romeo. Little wind grazer right now. Crowd a little disappointed, but they love the basket.
Babacar. Stripped. Furman takes. Pull-ups on the way. That's Adonis, in fact. Gets his own rebound off the glass. Can't finish. Pagan again. Finally puts one in.
Lazy defensive possession right there from the team at first. Cannot have a lapse like that.
2-point lead for achievement. It's going to be a one-possession game, I sense, the rest of the way. Into the hands of Beckford. Three-pointer. Boom.
Maybe not.
Boom.
Xavier Beckford, he came alive in the fourth quarter in the semifinals, so this is the quarter where he starts showing out for real. 5-point lead for achievement first, too.
Babacar has it. Extended. Turns the corner. Pull-ups on the way. And one.
Babacar with the response. Throughout this entire game, he's responded.
It's going to take a lot more than a three-pointer to get rid of graphics.
Absolutely. Rush, when you think achievement first might pull away, graphics is not so fast.
I like that action there by graphics as well. Extending the offense, running the pick-and-roll action, allowing him to get downhill and attack the drop coverage for the pull-up. Misses the free throw, but rebounded by Castillo.
It's happened way too many times today, Ray. Free throws, offensive rebound on a free throw.
Off the bunch, gets it into the hands of Babacar. He gives it up. Adonis has it this time. It's going to be a three-man game the rest of the way, it looks like. This time, Castillo has it in that spot. He gets downhill. No foul call. Back the other way. Achievement First has it. Minter stripped, but back into the hands of Romeo. Smart decision. Bring it up top and a timeout for Achievement.
Good timeout from Coach Hamlet right there. But just another look at that, that N1 jump shot right there from Babacar. He is built for the moment. He's built for the lights. And, right there you see Beckford trying his best. He was there. Good defense, better offense.
I'm telling you, they got to run that action over and over and over again. I think Babacar can get to that spot whenever he wants. Just put the ball in the hands and let him carry you home. At this point, you're playing for a championship game. Some coaches get so caught up in running offense.
Yeah.
Sometimes let your best players be the best player.
Absolutely. That's really, what this stage is about. Your playmakers are supposed to shine the brightest in these lights.
You think back to the 4A championship, for better or worse, Connor Spratley said, this championship is going to be on my shoulders.
Absolutely.
And you need your best players to take that approach.
Absolutely. You accept the responsibility of win or lose. This one is on me. And right now you see that happening with Babacar. You see that happening with Bedford. It's shouldering a load for their teams, hoping to pull it out.
That's what it's all about. Beckford to inbound. Romeo probing. They've been running the same action with Murray up top. Sets the screen. Three-pointer way off. Rebound, Linton. Gets Pagan off him, but Pagan with a strong rebound. Still a one-possession game.
Pagana's been a force inside that paint. He hasn't scored that much, but defensive-wise, offensive rebounding-wise, he's been special.
Here comes Babacar into the hands of Adonis. Castillo. Back to Babacar. Pull that three if you want it. Jab step, drives right. Clean. No, he blows the layup. Had a clear lane and could not finish. Tried to go with his left hand there, Shaq. I'm not sure why. Layup the other way is no good. Romeo gets his own rebound. Game's getting ugly. Linton has it. Pull up. Boom.
That's the second one in the game. You see that he lost a sweet spot. Foul line extended right there. Linton's second jumper of the game.
Linton looking like Rudy Gobert against Denver last year in the playoffs. Unexpected pull-up jump shots. Blocked. What a foul.
Got him on the lower body. It's going to be on Romeo.
Babacar has them in the torture chamber.
And, obviously the crowd not happy with it, but that's definitely the right call right there from the referees.
The crowd doesn't like it, but look at Babacar trying to catch his breath. I'd say somebody touched him.
He might be gassed, He plays so hard, 110% effort, and he's on the floor. So
I need to see Furman get a touch again, get that 1 3-pointer. And he hasn't gotten a rhythm touch since.
That's a good point that you make, Ray. Yeah, he needs to involve that shooter. Furman is averaging 13, and I need to also see a little more from Castillo. Castillo averages 16, so it's not just Villafane.
Right. Castillo's doing a lot of dribbling, but the ball hasn't gone through the net for him the way you'd like. Second free throw is up. Good. Substitution as Tench comes in for Babacar. Interesting decision taking him out right now.
He's probably gassed, like I was saying, so you probably just give him a quick breather, and we'll be back soon. Trust me.
Romeo brings it up. Tenacious defense by Tench. Romeo picked up by Pagan. Sees an opening, takes it, rebound into the hands of Achievement First. Can't get the bounce on the three. Bounce the ball, rebound, yes.
Murray.
Jalil Murray. Right place, right time.
Hard hat in his lunch pail. He's been working on the offensive end the entire day.
There he is, Castillo. Furman. Over to Adonis and a bad pass. Minter lays it up, and the foul.
Big time bucket from Khaled Minter. When your team is on the ropes, trying to figure out how they're going to put a run together, steal and score.
Achievement First looking to extend their lead to 8. That'll be their biggest lead since the first half.
Big-time players make big-time plays. Khalid Minter step into the line with an in-one opportunity.
Minter complete a three-point play, and then 46-38 is just score. Achievement First grabbing control of this game. It's been a one-man show on offense for Graphics. He's going to need help. Castillo and another turnover.
Graphics
up ahead. Minter again. No. Rebound, puts it in.
Graphics starting to spiral.
Giving Achievement First their largest lead of the game. 48-38. 3:24 remaining in this one. Shaq Mitchell, talk to me.
Achievement First has put the 49ers in panic mode. 10-point lead. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Good timeout from 49ers, but man, it's getting ugly in here. As you see right here, Khalid Minter. Philippines trying to get a steal, get a deflection, ends up fouling, getting caught in his hand in the cookie jar, and Minter knows exactly what to do with it.
Right now, you hear the sounds of Beanie Man. And right now, Achievement First has the keys to the dimmer.
How about the effort from Murray tonight? I told you he would attack that offensive end, offensive glass with abandon, you know. He creates a lot of, offensive opportunities for Achievement First and allows them the right to sit when they're, taking a little bit too many crazy shots.
652 live viewers. I need 4 more likes. Let's get to 100 likes for this live stream. Graphics fans, hit the like button too. Don't give up. This game is far from over. You need 100 likes in this video.
You see Babacar and then Beckford talking. Romeo talking to each other.
Inbound. Babacar has it. It's been on him mostly in the second half.
Ooh.
Guarded by Jones. Back to Babacar. You got to go now. Time is not your friend. Stop. Adonis fadeaway block. The defense of Achievement First has been a steel wall in the fourth quarter.
Graphics has 2 things working against them. They're moving too slow, and they don't have the lead. So you got to move quick, and you can't end up with an empty possession like that.
Much like the Banneker game from before, there's a clear difference in athleticism, and it's starting to show itself possession after possession. Linton, no. Rebound, Adonis goes. Trying to pick up the pace, dangerous bounce pass and a turnover. It's all falling apart for Graphics here in the championship game.
Babacar took a tumble in the crowd. Luckily, he pops right back up.
2:30 remaining. Achievement First by 10. Up ahead. Deflected out of bounds.
I need to see a sense of urgency from Graphics. You're only down 10 points, but your window is closing.
And that's the thing I've noticed. I don't know if it's because they're tired, but they're not hitting the gas the way you need to in this spot. Linton takes it. No. Adonis. Great hands. It'll still be Graphics basketball. Inbound to Furman. You need to go forward, not backward.
And they've got to move quicker. They got to go quicker.
All right.
Multi-possession lead.
Adonis, clear lane, layup is in.
There you go. Miller Fame been special all day, but Graphics has got to go quicker than this.
Achievement First by 8. There's still a lot of basketball to be played. This telecast is brought to you by Sage Media Solutions. Follow us on Instagram at Sage Media Solutions and go to our website, sagemediasolutions.com, for all business opportunities. I want to thank everyone who hit the like button. We are now at 124. I need 6 more. Let's get 130.
definitely see the intensity of Coach Chanel right now in that timeout with the graphics. 49ers, they are encouraging them to execute. Encouraging them to put a pep in their step. It's only 2 minutes left in this game. You've got not an insurmountable deficit, but you got to weigh up the mountain. And you got to start now.
This 5 on the floor for graphics is completely gassed. You can see it on their face, but they're going to have to muster up the energy to find a way to come back one final time. And a foul.
It's time to go in the reservation tank. Dig deep. Figure out what you're made of right now.
Was that like a foul that you think that he was trying to stop him, or was that a take foul?
It's a little take foul. I think Romeo beat Villafane.
Romeo has it. Into the hands of Beckford. Good double team and a turnover. Babacar takes it all the way, contorts. No! Achievement first basketball. Babacar frustrated. He wanted that layup. In this game so far, it's been a lot of selfish fast breaks. Drop it off to your teammate. They teach you that in practice.
Yeah, that's a tough shot to try to make, with a defender hanging off you. I know he made it earlier, but, it's a tough moment to recreate.
Full court press here for graphics. Achievement first breaks it, just uses sheer athleticism. Drops it off. Yes. Jaden Linton with the layup off the glass.
Achievements first. Cruising to this tip right now. Graphics has to respond.
Graphics back up by 10. Tinch. Furman. Three's on the way. Can't make it. Rebound. Loose ball foul.
Graphics definitely settled for that shot right there from Furman. It has been quiet, but I don't love that look for him.
125 remaining in this 3A championship game. What was a 2-point game headed into the fourth quarter has ballooned to a 10-point lead for Achievement First as they played a very strong a championship quarter, if you will, Shaq.
No question. And I mentioned earlier, Achievement First, unsuccessful against Graphics last year. Got better, made the improvements. They're up 10 right now in the driver's seat.
A near turnover, they beat the press, layup is in.
Meant to put finishing touches.
Babacar doing it himself, tries to go behind the back, and a foul.
Ooh.
That was a turnover, people, but a foul is called. Babacar, get off the ground, kid. Our man's been laying on the ground this entire fourth quarter.
I kind of understand him because, he plays so hard and, he's bringing the ball up. He's getting back into play and stuff like that. So he's got to will his team the better possession.
Some more help from his team. Does it himself. Layup, left hand, good. Babacar.
I think Achievement First.
That's not a travel, though. They call it for a travel in the crowd. That's a clean layup. It was so good that y'all couldn't believe it?
I don't think so. I don't know, Ray. You
think it was a travel shot?
You looked at that
run it back.
Layup right there.
EP, let's see the replay.
A little timeout right now. We'll get that for you. Let's hold it under the light, surgeon style.
Yeah. There we have it, Shaq.
So now you see the inbound, the Babacar. Achievement First, obviously not paying attention, but step through.
One,
1, 3.
That's a walk.
It's all right. Got away with one.
That was a gather step.
Yeah. Maybe I missed it. 1 minute left.
There it is on the inbounds. Almost a turnover. And it is a turnover. Adonis backing him down. Why did you? I know it's a high stress situation, and it's easy for me to ask why, but you had the mismatch.
Philippine is making those layups all game.
Three-pointer. Whoa. All Saint says, wait just a minute. Word to Ray J. Wait a minute. Huh.
Not sure what that stoppage was. Timeout?
Okay.
Maybe somebody else before timeout before that in there. You know, still some time left in this game, but, you know, I think that graphics has got to take care of each possession, and they've got to start moving much, much quicker. These possessions are taking way too long, and you don't have time to have mistakes. You have to play mistake-free basketball and execute right now in this last minute if you want to even put yourself close to tying or making this a game.
.43 seconds remaining in the game. I get the sense we got one more flurry, Shaq. I don't know why. Something tells me there's another flurry remaining.
Very possible. Like I said, graphics is capable, but I just haven't seen it from them just yet tonight. They've had good spurts, but they haven't taken care of things they needed to overthrow Achievement First today.
To inbound. Dangerous pass in traffic. A scramble. Breaks free. Jones. Hey!
And that should be the capper right there. It's Javion Jones setting off this crowd.
The exclamation point.
Woo! Javion Jones in transition right there. One dribble, two dribble. Castillo made a business decision. Flush, as you see Romeo jumping up there with him. High energy play.
Flush. Still not over, though. 54-48 is your score. In the midst of the replay, a bucket scored by graphics.
And the ball's going to stay with Achievement First, I believe.
Jones looking to inbound. Gets it in. Double team. Quick whistle there.
Saint getting a quick foul right there, but I think they have to do that a few more times. Or one more time.
Still coaching up.
Still had a foul to give.
Graphics wants any chance they have to force a turnover here.
High percentage free throw shooters should be catching the ball right now.
Quick foul. Minter. Pardon me.
I think that went to Linton.
Will be shooting at the free throw line.
I think they got the foul on Linton. Hopefully, he's a big man, so, you know.
Yeah.
Need him to knock down free throws.
731 live viewers. Hit the like button. I need to get to 150 likes. 150. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. So a ways to go in this one. First free throws up, in and out. Uh-oh. The Achievement First fan celebrating might want to slow down a little bit.
You need at least one of these. At least.
Second free throw is on the way. This is the most important one. Does he make it? Yes, he does. Big free throw there. Babacar picks it up. Up ahead, Castillo. Pull-ups, a three is good. No. Rebound, and that might be it, Shaq.
Achievement First starting to realize it as well, as you see Javion Jones igniting the crowd. Achievement First can start to smell victory.
Cheerleaders for Achievement First getting active.
You know, it started with the, play of Javion Jones. I felt like the team looked really good, but once Javion Jones inserted himself into this game, Achievement First looked like a different type of engine, and they used that to fuel him.
That Javion Jones brought in the second quarter has carried them through to this point that we are in right now.
Absolutely. You know, Beckford, you know, he had a rough go at things, but he did make some key timely plays. Tyler Romeo, you know, those guys definitely made the difference, you know. Babacar might be in a losing effort, I know, as Linton knocks down another first free throw, but Babacar, man, I'm very impressed with his play in the last 2 games that I covered. Very, very tough, talented kid.
Puts in the second free throw. Achievement First has officially waved the white flag on this one.
Tune up the band, the party started.
And now, your 2024-25 PSAL Boys 3A City Champions is Achievement First. How does it feel, Achievement First? Dogfight of a game, came through and pulled it out. I'm Ray Jarvis. This is Shaq Mitchell. We are Sage Media Solutions. We're going to now go down to the court for the trophy celebration and, of course, the award ceremony. We want to thank the PSAL for allowing us this opportunity to stream these games. If you haven't by now, subscribe to Sage Media Solutions, and we are out.
Pregame.